was in seminary, I had, I think, the only pious thought I've had in my entire life. And it was this: I just want God to use me. And now I feel kind of used by God, honestly. Sometimes it doesn't feel good. But isn't that the miracle? Because you know what? Some of your parents and some of your pastors were really upset that I was your speaker tonight. They felt like I was somebody who should not be allowed to talk to tens of thousands of teenagers. And you know what I have to say to that? They are absolutely right. Somebody with my past of alcoholism and drug abuse and promiscuity and lying and stealing should not be allowed to talk to you. But you know what? Someone with my present, who I am now, shouldn't be allowed to talk to you. Because I am a sarcastic, heavily tattooed, I swear like a truck driver. They're having a heart attack back there going, please help her not swear. I am a flawed person. I should not be allowed to be here talking to you, but you know what? That's the God we're dealing with, people. And before I leave, I want to tell you about this God for 30 seconds. This is a God who has always used imperfect people. This is a God whose loving desire to be known overflowed the heavens and became manifest in the rapidly dividing cells inside the womb of an insignificant peasant girl in first century Palestine. This is a God who slipped into skin and walked among us full of grace and truth with sand between his toes, and who ate with all the wrong people and kissed lepers and touched the unclean and spoke through thirsty women and hungry men, and who from the cross did not even lift a finger to condemn the enemy, but instead said, I would rather die than be in the sin accounting business anymore. This is a God who rose from the dead and grilled fish on the beach and then ascended to heaven, and is especially present to us in the most offensively ordinary things: wheat, wine, water, words. And this God has never made sense, and you don't need to either, because this God will use you. This God will use all of you, and not just your strengths, but your failures and your failings and your brokenness. And God's strength is perfected in human weakness. So your brokenness is fertile ground for a forgiving God to make something new and to make something beautiful.